Yeah, we're looking at Jolly Boy Rescue from Rooftop.
Yep.
Which has Jolly in the title, and thus I made sure I played this one.
Is that your criterion?
Yeah, because I realized they were all generally pretty good and had good lore, but there was a swing on a miss in this one. All right, this race is going to get started. BrightShadow versus JerryEris. This is a losers 2 match. I remember this being pretty hard. There was some pixel hunts, there was some things that don't make sense, and actually now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's different. I was expecting it to be more Halloween-y. Oh, I must have done this one though. Yeah, I definitely did.
Oh, the fat just falls off.
Yeah. I remember that. If you click on it, it's got 4 symbols on each of the fan blades. And I don't think it has anything on it to indicate the order the symbols go in. You just kind of do a clockwise thing that kind of makes sense.
I don't like these trolley people.
They're a little... I guess it was the no hands that you didn't like, right?
Yeah, but they also look inflatable or something.
Yeah, and they always have weird expressions. Production. When you go to the zoo and you're like, man, I really want to know where the elephants are.
I mean,
They're over here with the deers and the gorillas.
hopefully not in the same.
Oh, I think I missed the bottom of the fan there. Like maybe, yeah, it does just have symbols on it. No, I had no keywords in my notes for this one. A pretty plain experience. It's another case of the music being pretty good for all of 5 seconds.
We can listen to it a bit.
I'm not quite sure what took BrightShadow so long to start swapping those eggs just to match the colors, but has finally got there. JerryEris is putting in some numbers.
I feel like the lore of this game could have been really good. Like, it would explain how Jolly Boy got on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Of this weird defunct building.
Did he climb up like a cat and just like can't get down?
Like in the tree called the fire brigade.
Yeah. Jolly Boy's stuck up in a high place again. So immediately understanding, JerryEris, what the sign meant. Oh, this grid makes me nervous. I would probably have a bad memory of it if it was actually bad, though, so I think it'll be okay, but some of the worst puzzles Jolly has to offer come from a grid like that. One of 4 balls placed into that thing. I'm pretty sure the chains drop down at various heights once you finish it. Here go the symbols from the fan on JerryEris' screen, which I think you just start at the top and go clockwise. Like, I don't think there's anything cluing the order.
I think that makes sense. Like, it's the sequence that makes the most sense, at least.
Yeah. I guess you could imagine if the fan was spinning, they would pass by in a certain order or whatever. But there we go. JerryEris has got it. And this massive 10-letter word is...
Oh, it's entertainment.
Yeah. Well, it's production, and that's why I'm surprised BrightShadow is trying to enter anything that starts with OI. I mean, if they were randomly clicking, then yeah, it would be nonsense. But they seem to be purposefully clicking these letters in, and they're not right at all. I guess if they were going backwards and missed the N, it would start OI. Yeah, here we go. Oinky doink. If JerryEris gets this, I think they're very cleanly ahead of BrightShadow.
So are you also in the click everything in a sequence group? Like in this case, you would click everything, and then if it's like O, you keep the O in the third position because that's where it is in production.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea mainly because otherwise you never know the order of these letters.
Yeah, it gives you enough time to kind of react to what the next letter is, so you don't click past it.
But I still screw it up sometimes because I forget, which position is it?
Yeah, is the O the 8th or 9th letter of production is not an easy thing to just get.
It doesn't say chocolate. It looks more like regular candy.
Yeah, I would say candy, but I guess there could be a chocolate in there. 3 out of 4 balls for JerryEris, who is... I can't remember exactly what they've done, but they've been very active the whole time BrightShadow was kind of stuck, so... It's ahead in lots of ways. So this picture, I remember this. This is tough. I brute forced this, but what's happening here is the piece of paper. See, if you remember the layout of the colors, on the other side, it gives you a sequence of colors. If you draw a line through those colors, you make a shape on the grid.
Oh, I like that.
And it makes like a letter or a number or something.
I like that.
And then together they form a big number or a word. I can't remember, but... Yeah, I remember thinking after I went back and was like, what? I think I looked at the walkthrough video and I was like, oh yeah, okay, that's good. But totally didn't do that. Totally just brute forced it.
It actually seems like a cool puzzle.
JerryEris has got a shovel out of a box. Not sure if they did the actual, used a clue or if they brute forced it, because it looked pretty easy to brute force. But they've got this shovel. And smartly scanning the ground for a dark spot on the ground to dig. That's exactly what you want to do when you get a shovel.
I think we should always put objects into these locks because then you keep your inventory clean.
Yeah, this is an opinion I share. I know I floated this past a couple other commentators and everyone kind of agreed. The cluttered inventory really makes it harder to mentally sort of map out where everything is and how it all connects. And it's only a second or two you spend going to put the thing in.
Oh, you just unburied the thing that you could have just pulled out.
Ah, classic. We did that yesterday, I think, with a half-buried pot in the ground. Yeah, maybe there's some edge cases in some of the really fast, simple, straightforward games. But in general, I think it's a good idea to dump your inventory.
I think we had that earlier where it was 2 out of 4 were already in the lock, and then one of the racers found one more item and an obvious progress item that you're supposed to use somewhere else. And we talked about whether we would have gone to the other place first or put the item back.
Yeah, I think we saw Cernico do that in their match, actually. They needed 2 of a thing, and they opened up something and got 1 of the thing and a clue to another puzzle, and they went right to the other puzzle, solved it, got the second thing.
Yeah, I agree with that because it was so close to the end.
Yeah. If you can see it, right, then absolutely, of course.
Does BrightShadow have more batteries?
I think so.
But no
It's
shuttle.
at least something. There's been not much progress from JerryEris in a while. We are pretty much caught up, I think. And BrightShadow's about to get this box.
Yeah, but just brute forcing. Oh, it's the shovel.
Let's see. Red, yellow, black. Blue, yellow, cyan.
I mean, the last one is probably gonna be I.
Yeah. I think the top one's a T. There's some more discussion about this emptying your inventory thing. Having to scroll the inventory around if you have that many objects, I think is already worth your time to go and empty your inventory if you have the chance. If you've got like 5 of 6 things that go in a place, I think you are saving yourself a lot of time to even if it takes you like 6 seconds to get rid of them. I think it's worth it. Ooh, don't know if that was a solve or a brute force, but the lever has come out now for JerryEris.
But BrightShadow already did this.
Mm-hmm. We're getting a color sequence every time you click it.
I don't like those. I'll have to screenshot. Battery-powered pumpkin.
Oh, the batteries clue the minus plus on the thing. I remember that now. I can't remember if you have to click on the batteries and line them up next to each other. I think that's how that works.
The worst thing is when you can click one of the batteries but not the other to bring up the item screen.
Yeah.
So you're always dragging the battery onto stuff, but it's always the same one that you can't actually click.
Oh, no, I'm wrong. It's the piece of paper with the colors on it. That gives you the symbols. I'm wrong. It's the T shape, I thought, is a plus shape.
So the last one is minus, and then the middle two are either dividing or equal, I guess. Like, I'm not sure how you would make a division sign in 3x3 that doesn't look like a plus.
Well, that doesn't stop them from trying, because they will absolutely do that. They'll squish a symbol onto a grid that is too small to accurately. I saw an M and a W squished into a 3x3 such that they both were an H.
Maybe if you add like a dot at the top and bottom, it looks like a W or an M.
Yeah, maybe, but they didn't. They just didn't. They just looked at it and was like, close enough. I think I might have brute forced the symbol puzzle, because I did not make this connection until I had looked at it afterwards. I think part of it was because I had the batteries. I think that was what happened. I was like, there's a minus and a plus on these batteries, so I tried different configurations of that, and then just got lucky and was like a couple clicks away from what it was supposed to be.
This music.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun.
Oh yeah, it's an equal sign. See, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
You can easily make equal, but not division.
So here comes the brute force.
Seems reasonable. I would even go as far as to brute force it in a way that all of them have to be unique.
Wow, Xeno completed Snow Pet Escape. I guess it wasn't as big as I thought. I thought we were literally like 10% of the way
Bright
done.
stopped. He was like halfway through.
Yeah, they were pretty methodically like going through the sequence, and then they started flipping the wrong one, and I maybe they realized that they were doing that, and was like, ah, screw it. I don't know.
Oh, is this also a brute force? That's a brute force. It's looking to me like Jerry is gonna win on a brute force. BrightShadow is also brute forcing, but the levels. Oh, Myth is gone. I didn't even notice. Oh no. Now I'm gonna have to say smart things. So Jerry also stopped trying to brute force it. That's a bit weird. They both got like halfway through. I think Jerry actually got a bit further into the brute force like algorithm than Bright did. But they both stopped like in the middle of it.
Hello? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
I don't know what happened.
Me neither. I was very sad.
I just noticed everyone was talking of. I was like trying to. Why did they say commentary escape? What could that mean? As I'm like mid sentence, explaining what it's like to brute force something, and I was trying to talk about why it might be easier to brute force every combination, assuming that like you could repeat the same symbol. Even though it's more combinations to check, it's just easier. It's more mindless, I guess, to click through them that way.
I'm gonna try something different. I put the 2 clues on the stream, so if you want, you can play along at home.
Oh, that's neat. This is the extra mile that the esports version of this tournament would do. It'd have a transition with like a sound effect that was like
yeah, and then player profiles, and they're like looking at each other angrily.
And there it is. Oh, so the top one is the equal sign, or wait, what is that?
I think the dark green and black is hard to tell apart.
Yeah, I'm
So
looking.
I've
got it. You've got it small on the screen, and then I've got the stream even smaller still. So I. Ooh, a replay function. That sounds cool. One of my greatest regrets having worked at Speed Gaming was we weren't able to ever get some of that better production kind of stuff going. They decided to go wider and just feature more stuff rather than make the existing stuff look better. Maybe one day they'll get there. Maybe one day Mystery Funhouse will get there. We've already got animated backgrounds for Mystery Tournament this year.
I actually had like a prototype of that, but I never got to finish it. So you could enter like the racer name, the goal and stuff on like a website, and all of the overlay was taken care of by that.
Cool. Oh yeah, the Ori and the Blind Forest tournament is top tier. It's second only to, I would say, Ultimate Decathlon, which are pretty awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
at the 20-minute mark now.
Oh yeah.
I wonder, both of these players are not, they're not super into the jolly, if I'm being honest. They're not, they're not joining the active races. They're not super, I don't think they're practicing a whole lot. And so I'm not sure how aware they are of the tournament rules where after 20 minutes you can redraw.
So I'm gonna ditch the music. I'm so done with this. We gotta listen to some Golden Axe.
I'll stay with it. Yeah, I think the in-game time was a bit slower. All right, Xeno's gone ahead and typed the .time, so they'll see that directly now, if they haven't been thinking about it. So again, this puzzle I did not solve into the intended way. This was a brute force for me to get. Not even a brute force. This was a luck. I was trying to put the battery symbols in, and then what just happened to be a couple of frustration clicks away from the actual solution. This is one of the tougher puzzles I've seen across all of the Jolly games that they're stuck on.
I think it's doable. I mean, obviously this 3x3 grid and the color dots are related because it's on the same paper. And if you actually draw it out, like in Paint or in your mind or something, you will recognize, oh, this is a plus, oh, this is a multiply.
Yeah, the thing that is obvious when you say it, but wasn't obvious to me, was that because they're on opposite sides of the same paper, they're obviously directly related.
Well, the colors match. I think that's a good clue.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways to get there on this one, but I guess I didn't expect that level of complexity.
Yeah, that's
99% of the time when I'm stuck on one of these, I'm overthinking it, right? So what I do now is I go with my best guess, and if that's wrong, I think dumber, and I go dumber and dumber and dumber until I can't anymore.
Makes sense. Oh, they're both on the grid.
BrightShadow's looking at this paper. BrightShadow says, I feel like there is some insane leap of nonsense that I'm not finding. JerryEris says, same here.
Bright closed it, went into the room, and is doing something completely different. I was like, oh, but no.
Yeah, pumpkin on the paper. That's right. That's probably it.
The redraw rule is that if after 20 minutes both racers feel like they will not be making progress because the game is stupid, they can agree, oh,
plus,
well,
times, oh my god.
Well, they could have agreed to redraw the game, but I don't think BrightShadow will agree to this anymore. No,
Yeah.
shanking Jolly Boy is not the solution.
It's okay, cut the pumpkin. I think BrightShadow felt like they were close, and that was why they didn't go with the redraw. Oh, the movement on the second chain was a little weird, but I think it is now locked in place. Now, do you think it's the position of the rings, or is it the length of the chains? I think it's this way. Yeah.
It it's always hard to tell with these levels where they start, which way they go. Oh,
yeah,
this is
I guess it was kind of both because that one was upside down.
this is
Oh God,
minus
where do you
sign.
think this goes?
This is minus sign.
Oh wow, we got it. JerryEris is right behind BrightShadow. They have to put this wavelength onto this stupid grid.
Oh.
It's not that bad here, but
Oh, it resets? Oh, that actually makes it a lot easier, I think.
yeah, there's like this crossover in the middle. It's like a diagonal all of a sudden.
I think if you
All
had to
right.
put it in like freeform, it would actually be harder.
Yeah, there would be a lot of possibilities of whether they wanted just the squares the line passes through, or the best closest approximation, or whatever. But
Yeah.
BrightShadow got there. JerryEris right behind, but not quite fast enough.
But it's not actually like they were stuck on that stupid puzzle for like 15 minutes and it's still this close.
Yeah, that's pretty remarkable, really. Yeah, the ladder was just already up there. You just needed to like unroll it for him.
No, maybe he just threw it up there. Like you throw it to him.
Honestly, that building is not very high. If you just kind of tuck and roll, you'll be fine to just hop off of that thing. If you hang the side and like, you know, dangle off of it, it's not even like it's like a 5-foot drop.
Wait, what? BrightShadow is saying that they actually brute forced the puzzle, but it looked so deliberate.
It did. It really did. Well, let's see. They finished 31 seconds apart. 25:09 and 25:40. Quite remarkable. Well, that was game 1.
That was
Going the
long
way
one.
of BrightShadow.
I like this background from Jerry.
Well, the players seem pretty evenly matched, so maybe we'll go to an epic 3-game series, 20-minute matches.
This music is great. What? Do you
Yeah.
do you escape the cream, or do
I don't
you
know, man.
help the cream escape, or do you need cream to escape? So
We'll
I
have to
guess
see what cream escape means.
yeah.
Maybe it's like the Sonic character, the rabbit. She's locked up somewhere.
Oh, the pink red thing.
No, I think that's Amy. I think cream is like cream colored.
Oh,
I'm not too familiar, to be honest. I wasn't sure about when they brought Joss Whedon in to write the Jolly Boy sequel, but I think it worked out. Cream Escape is another type of point-and-click new escape game developed by games2jolly.com. The story of the game is to escape from the cream world. It is a fantasy world! Assume that the world is fully filled with candy, chocolate, and ice creams. You want to go back to your home, but you didn't know a way, so you need to find the way. Some puzzles and objects are hidden there to find the right path. Find the objects, clues, and solve the puzzles to escape from the cream world. Good luck and have fun. Jolly Mania. This is scary. What is that tornado behind the circus?
Wait, what? Tornado?
Yeah, when you click on the donuts, there's like a swirling vortex of power lurking behind. Oh no, it's a really zoomed out old Jolly game.
It's like the island from Jackazam's match.
Exactly. I've seen this device before. This like weird...
There's a chocolate vending machine.
Yeah, that wasn't what it was before. I don't remember what it was before.
I still don't know what we're escaping. I guess we're escaping this whole land.
This cream world.
The cream world.
It is a fantasy world.
If you put an... it gets scary when you put an S in front of it.
So these lollipops have numbers and colors associated with them. We picked up a sword. I don't know if timed a knife was the call when you pick up a sword. I think it's got to be a knife. Look at this vortex.
Oh, it's the portal to our home dimension.
Oh. And it's guarded by the cream monster on the left. I don't know if you saw that. All right, we got some white-blue alternating swirlies. I can't imagine it's cluing some kind of pattern on its own. I feel like you got to interact with it somehow. What? One is purple. So you put a purple there? Like, what are we doing? For JerryEris, they're... BrightShadow's opened this number color lock. This was just taking the numbers from all the signs and matching them to the colors. So you have to find... You're just shifting them around to find the symbols?
Is there no other point to this puzzle then?
I can't tell.
Jerry seems to know where they are.
An entire ice cream just splorted out of this water cooler for BrightShadow.
The water cooler.
All three flavors in order. Well, I guess you're just looking at a 3-color sequence there. Cream escape. You win, you did it. See, these are the symbols. that symbol lock that BrightShadow was just clicking, those are the symbols JerryEris was uncovering on the 15-piece puzzle.
So the chocolate machine gave like a teal bean.
Okay.
You need 5 teal. Oh, it's banana. Of course. You need 5 teal banana.
I think they already found one that was like, maybe it was green? I don't know. This looks like it's going to be a long one, yeah. Alright, BrightShadow uncovering the candy might recognize that candy from the puzzle they already saw. What are the candy that are the little hard fruit shape? It's not a lifesaver, is it?
I don't know American candy.
Alright, BrightShadow's found all 4 symbols. I literally think there's nothing else you do with this puzzle. Which I guess means it's not even a puzzle, really. It's a clue. It's an interactable clue.
Sneaky clue.
Man, I don't know why anyone would want to escape from this cream world. There's like giant donuts and candies just hanging around everywhere. This seems like my kind of place.
I bet when the sun goes down, it turns very different.
Then it turns into the Scream world, yeah.
The scream, yeah, all the candy people come out and they try to murder you.
Anyone who's not a candy man gets taken out.
And then
Or
they eat you.
it gets candified.
Oh,
They dip you in a molten vat of hard candy.
oh, BrightShadow found a yellow banana, but Jerry has like 2 teal bananas.
Yeah.
What is this color mix?
Ball. Jerry's missing the pixel hunt for the sword to cut into the jello.
Oh, what? That's a tube.
It's just a big tube.
What? It looks like a sign or something.
Yeah.
Or a barrier.
There is JerryEris solving that puzzle that we've been talking about for a while to get a pink bean.
I would have never guessed to put the ball into that thing.
Yeah, that was actually pretty impressive to come up with that. Worse than the hockey stick, I don't know. It's up, they're both up there. There's the second symbol to go on the ice cream cone for JerryEris. And BrightShadow, I think, is going to be able to do this candy puzzle now. Yep. And they might be really close.
BrightShadow has 4 bananas.
Yeah. JerryEris is missing the banana from the gelatin.
We need 2 strawberries
That's,
to go in the
why
middle
would you
of the...
put that there? That
It
I mean,
doesn't
I
even
guess
look the
donuts are
same.
filled with jelly sometimes, and the jelly could be strawberry, but
It doesn't even fit.
it just kind of slowly moves into position and then just stops there. It's not even like strawberry shaped or oh man. I don't know how BrightShadow is getting these, but it's been a huge help.
So Jerry has a few clues to the banana that BrightShadow is missing, but BrightShadow is up a whole banana.
Mm-hmm.
And also has the other strawberry, I guess.
Yeah, okay, there's the sword. Immediately cuts into the gelatin. That's the other banana. But Jerry needs to find the ice cream cone, put the symbols in, get the ball. Then, that's
Yeah.
all pretty reasonable. But using the ball on the tube to get the
Yeah.
strawberry, that is a major advantage, I think, that BrightShadow has.
And you don't even know it's a tube because it looks nothing like one.
Yeah. I mean, I got like a cylindrical vibe from it, but I would not have thought the middle was hollow. And I would not have thought
I
to
thought it
therefore
was.
roll something down it.
I thought it was like a weird, like a hurdle or something.
Yeah, I could see it. Like a sign they would put up to stop you from like your road closed or something.
Yeah.
But they have candies like that where they take 2 tubes of candy or whatever and they kind of twist them around each other.
Yeah, but then you
Wait.
can't put a ball through.
The
Oh, we got
5th
a
banana
box.
was just lying on the ground. BrightShadow's picked it up. Clue paper. It's got a clue on it, I bet. Look at the clue paper for the clue, BrightShadow. Okay, Choco. I don't remember seeing a 5-letter word lock, if I'm being honest.
I remember seeing a chocolate machine, but it's probably unrelated.
Oh, that's a big ice cream sandwich that
Oh yeah,
BrightShadow's looking at. That's awesome.
Great. Yeah, the night table is a huge ice cream sandwich.
All right. Where is this ice cream cone? I think it's pretty big outside that JerryEris is missing.
Doesn't Jerry already have the water-cooled ice cream cone? I saw it on his screen, in the water cooler.
Yeah, I think so. Here's that chocolate machine. It says chocolate on it, so that's why BrightShadow's here. I don't remember if they've actually used the colors from the ice cream anywhere.
So, where does Jerry need to find the ball?
these two symbols that they have go into this ice cream cone on the left. This big yellow one. Well, the ice cream's yellow. The cone is chocolate brown. There. Click it. Oh, the mouse cursor changed, but they didn't see it. Oh. Oh, again. Please. Get there. Yeah.
That's tiny.
Yeah, the clickable part of it was very small.
So is Bright just ahead? Does Bright have all the bananas?
Yes, Bright is ahead in 2 ways. 2 very significant ways. 1, put the ball in the tube to get the strawberry. And 2, found a banana just on the ground somewhere. It's just a tiny little pixel hunt for the orange banana.
And Bright also found the box with the clue.
Yeah. That comes out of the banana.
What? Oh, the
Yeah,
banana lock. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No, yeah, not the banana itself. No, sorry.
I was like, wait, what? Why do you
Yeah,
open
the
this
fifth one you
up?
just open it up and the rest don't matter.
Then you're soft locked. Choco.
Chaco. I don't know what to do with this.
With a bit of
I haven't seen-
imagination, looks like a guy on the side on the ball.
With like his arms crossed and his legs crossed or something.
Yeah, and he's on the ball.
Chaco.
Yeah,
I
Chaco.
got. Is there an entire puzzle that they need to pixel hunt where you just put the word
Huh?
Chaco in? That's my guess. The ball. Oh my god. Okay. JerryEris is 1 banana away from catching up to BrightShadow. Also, I guess needs to figure out the strawberry goes in the donut hole, which, to be fair, is also not very easy.
I think if he gets everything else, he'll get the second strawberry, and that makes it a bit more clear.
Mm-hmm.
Or it just works.
It just works.
So where's this orange banana? Let's see.
I think it's on the right side of the screen somewhere. It happened super quick. All of a sudden, BrightShadow just had it. So I think JerryEris, where their mouse is like right where I want to see it to find this
Oh, there
banana.
it is, yeah. It was just in plain sight.
Bam.
Let's
We
see if
are
Jerry,
tied.
Let's see if Jerry knows what to do with Choco. Choco.
Choco is returning to the candy puzzle because it's still interactable and seems like it should do more than just show you 4 things.
Choco. Wait.
You know what they did? This puzzle is a real puzzle somewhere else, and they just reused it in this way, and that's why they're different colors. And
You think?
that's exactly what I think. Who is going to be the Choco King?
I mean, I think they would rather be the Cream King.
Yeah. Instead of escaping this world, you conquer it. They've both decided pixel hunting is the thing, and I think they're both right. I think there's a place to enter a 5-digit word somewhere that they haven't found.
But I mean, what are the odds?
Better than the odds that something else they've already interacted with has. All of these numbers went into a number lock they've already opened. It's in the house here where BrightShadow is. Now both of them.
It's kind of random which objects have reflections.
Oh, what if you give the clue paper to the cream guard?
Oh, it's like a password.
Yeah.
That's right. But then you wouldn't be able to click it, right?
Oh yeah. Wait. Why can you click it? Do you have to find like a marker or something? Like.
I mean, it would make sense to be able to click it if there was a 5-letter like entry.
Yeah. Right. The normal thing. I got my brain thinking on the crazy train.
Like that you had to interact with it. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe you need a pencil so you can write chocolate and then give it to the
No,
creepy.
it's just It's just a pixel hunt. It's on the wall of the tent below the donut gate. Donut gate takes up about 5 pixels. Oh boy.
I kind of hope that we get to 20 minutes.
What I'm trying to figure out is, do I want to see game 3 of this? Because to be honest, when I'm on a bad sleep schedule. I woke up at 6 p.m. today. About when the stream went live with some matches to commentate. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll quick do that one. And now 5 hours later, with no breakfast, here I am.
I mean, it's been fun.
It has been fun.
We played, what are they called? Games to Rule.
Yeah. We were defeated. Much like these players must be feeling right now. All the cursor change was missed by the players. Creamy Mania, thanks so much, Spice Father, on behalf of Mystery Funhouse, for that subscription. What Twitch streamer actually says the full word subscription? Thanks for that subscription. No one says that.
So Flash games, or the Flash player, I guess, has this feature where when you press tab, it will show you all kinds of things you can click. But luckily for me, because I do it out of instinct. Oh, Jerry's very close.
Both of them are very close.
Never mind. So a lot of Flash games you can kind of hold tab or press tab and it'll show you all the clickable regions in like a yellow box. And I do it out of instinct, but luckily it doesn't work in these games because I'm pretty sure that would count as cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, Hitbox Viewer, I think. That or everyone could do it and it was part of the rules and the way the games worked. But then it would be a very different tournament, I think. I don't know which I would prefer. Probably I like it the way it is. I like the series of screenshots that one guy has created that slowly zoom in.
Enhance.
So that we... Oh my god, it's so small. On my commentator viewer, where I've got the screens squished and then, well, the stream is squished and then the screen is squished into a corner of the stream. And then a even smaller portion of that still is a tent. And then a tiny portion of that tent is the thing they need to click on. Giving the clue paper to the strawberry.
The strawberry. I don't think the strawberry wants any of that.
No, the strawberry is trying to figure out how to escape this donut. Strawberry donut escape.
Man, I got the picture on stream, the one that that one guy made. And when you see it next to the streams, it's like half the size of how big I have it on stream. It's so bad.
Yeah. This might be the single worst pixel hunt I've ever seen. And I've seen like 160 of these games. One hour, 20 minutes about left in this race before the players have the option to redraw.
1 hour, 20 minutes? Jeez.
Oh, is that what? I messed that up.
I like how you like consistently messed it up. You didn't say 1 hour and 20 seconds.
No. I guess I just said it what it feels like, I guess. And I'm poking fun, but I would probably be in this exact situation if I was playing along.
Look at
honestly the way they got the tube and the banana, like there were some really tough pixel hunts that I think they've already done a great job on.
Look how tiny this stupid input field is.
It's disgusting. On my commentator view, I literally can't see it. I'm looking right at it and I can't see it.
Yeah, like there's maybe some darker pixels on that wall.
BrightShadow's getting kind of close. Nope.
I mean, they must know they're so close. They found all the bananas, they got one of the strawberries, they got this clue.
The strawberries are hiding the portal, which is clearly the way you get out of here, so that Boney can maybe see where it's supposed to be possibly visible. Oh my god, it looks more like I've got a smudge on my monitor than there's something there I can click. Jerry, BrightShadow,
no.
BrightShadow's found
He
it.
actually found
Oh my
it.
god. Choco's going in. Which I think means we're not going to get a game 3.
It's literally the last step too. Oh god. Oh, you are the ice. What? Why are you escaping cream?
He was the previous ruler, and now you
What?
are the ruler of
I
this
thought
cream
we-
dimension.
I didn't know that the cream creature was trying to cream escape.
You've set him free on another world.
Oh god.
A new dimension is about to get a little more creamy. Just creamed that one. The last time we talked to BrightShadow, they weren't having a lot of fun with these games.
I don't
I
think
don't
that
think-
changed.
JerryEris is here though, so have they actually forfeit though?
Oh yeah, Jerry,
Well,
you're not done yet.
I know.
I just don't care. Do you want to know where it is?
Yes, please.
In the middle of the zoomed out view, there is a cream and red tent. And
This
on the
one.
side of that tent, believe it or not, is just a thing to enter a 5-letter word.
It's tiny. No, top left.
Like a speck of lint.
Top left.
I'm sorry. It's not red. It's more purple in the top left under the donuts.
Oh, here. Oh, god damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
It's
we
bad.
thought.
That was the
Yeah.
worst.
That one guy found it and pointed it out to us, and we were like squinting at our screens, like, really? I guess so. Jeez. That
I
might
never would
be
have gotten it.
the worst pixel hunt I've ever seen.
Yeah,
That was definitely up there with the worst pixel hunt.
it was awful.
And it wasn't the only thing you guys got stuck on today. That piece of paper with the colors was also pretty tricky.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you could just mash button through that.
yeah.
That's what I did. I had played that one, and I was trying to enter the plus minus from the batteries, and then
Yeah, I've been
I
there
had-
once.
I think
I
I
tried
had the
that too.
plus and the minus in the right place, and then just happened to click the other two in a way that got me there.